cracks in my head. Static drown out everything I said. Hollow thoughts circle painted in red. I don't fear death, I fear what I bred. Black hole hum somewhere under my skin. Every dark truth echo deep within. Mind split sharp like a serrated sin. Nothing feel real but the noise and the spin. Cold glitch rise like a ghost in my brain. Patterns collapse then reform again. Silence hit harder than the heaviest pain. Living in loops I can never explain. White fog crawl in the back of my sight. Pulse turn thin in the absence of light. Thoughts mutate when the tension ignite. I breathe in fear, exhaled in the night. Dead to bleed through the cracks in my head. Static drown out everything I said. Hollow thoughts circle painted in red. I don't fear death, I feel what I bred. Dead to bleed through the cracks in my head. Static drown out everything I said. Hollow thoughts circle painted in red. I don't fear death, I feel what I bred. Dim wise twist through the depth of my chest. Old memories rock where the shadows nest. Chaos speak loud when my mind unrest. Truth turn toxic, never confess. Dark post flicker like a broken sign. World been wrong when I crossed the line. Identity glitched and refused to align. I exist halfway, undefined by design. Burnt thoughts drift like a dead right. Heavy is the calm in the core of the spite. Nothing in the dark ever feel right. Still I stay steady, feeding on the night. Dead to bleed through the cracks in my head. Static drown out everything I said. Hollow thoughts circle painted in red. I don't fear death, I feel what I bred. Mad when I creep through the streets. Low voice lurk with the bass and the beats. You talk big but you fall when it heats. I don't say much but I'm known in the deeps. Cowbells mad when I creep through the streets. Low voice lurk with the bass and the beats. You talk big but you fall when it heats. I don't say much but I'm known in the deeps. Slide through the dark with a blade on my waist. Cold in my eyes, no fear in my face. You rushing quick, get dropped with no trace. I move too sharp, never fall in the chase. Footsteps silent when I stalk on the back row. One quick glance make your whole body crack cold. You ain't built for the life that the night holds. I've been running these blocks as my mind old. Bass hit thick, make your chest cave in. Cowbell bounce like a fight in the wind. Match stay low, I don't need to pretend. You came with a mouth but you leave with an end. Cowbells mad when I creep through the streets. Low voice lurk with the bass and the beats. You talk big but you fall when it heats. I don't say much but I'm known in the deeps. Cowbells mad when I creep through the streets. Low voice lurk with the bass and the beats. You talk big but you fall when it heats. I don't say much but I'm known in the deeps. Sharp steps, quick breath, I don't stall much. Your crew freeze when they feel my touch. Fake tough talk never mean that much. One sound wrong and the night get crushed. I stay clean when the scene get messy. Your fear show quick and your steps get heavy. You run too slow while my hands stay ready. I walk through the smoke like the vibe too steady. Dark green hide in the shade by the street light. Cold voice whisper send chills through the midnight. You step too close but your stance ain't right. I break cold legals when the cowbell strike. Cowbell smack when I creep through the streets. Low voice lurk with the bass and the beats. You talk big but you fall when it heats. I don't say much but I'm known in the deeps.
Lines in my head start to twist and bend. Voices in the cold tell me don't ascend. Truth in the dark never came as a friend. I confront myself and I meet no end.
Black light pulse in the back of my skull. Thoughts flooding like a ritual pool. Veins go static when I cycle though. Heartbeat glitch, never full, never know. Symbols in the dark from my own mistakes. Life split open like a fault line quake. Energy rise every time I break. Pain feel holy when the shadows wake.
Eyes turn white when the cold unfold. Future and past both run cold. Nothing feels real in the lies we're told. Everything cracks when the mind gets lines in my head start to twist and bend. Voices in the cold tell me don't listen. Truth in the dark never came as a friend. I come from myself and I meet no end.
Static lace burn through the hollow inside. Identity shift like a corrupted god. Shadows speak truth that the light can't hide. Every broken part still stick amplified. Pulse jump sharp like a blade of sound. Thoughts drag low through the underground. Meaning dissolve when the fear unbound. I chase ghosts that were never found. In a voice split in a binary tone. One says run, other says atone. Silence press deep like I'm on a chrome. I'm not lost, just not fully grown.
Lines in my head start to twist and bend. Voices in the cold tell me don't listen. Truth in the dark never came as a friend. I come from myself and I meet no end.
You'll taste concrete.
Long cold drag through a silent block. You think your strength, but your frame unlocked. Talking too tough as a kid, man, stop. Real ones move like a ticking clock. Hands stay loose when the threat get near. I don't flinch once, I don't sense fear. Your eyes say more than your mouth appears. I read that truth like a crack veneer. Cold night hum in a narrow street. Your pulse say run, but your legs repeat. I stand too firm for you to compete. My calm hit harder than your full deceit.
One calm breath, make the weak retreat. You talk too loud, but your heart off beat. I'll walk too real for your lines to compete. Step in my space, you'll taste concrete.
Scars don't fade, they just whisper slow. Teaching me signs your kind don't know. I see your pride like a shadow show. Too thin, too soft, too quick to blow. My stance don't move when the vibe get rough. Real men break, but they still act tough. You talk like steel, but you built from fluff. Your bluff collapse, I had enough. Every small threat that you try to claim, fade on the spot when I say your name. You try play wolf, but you're not that frame. I walk in truth, you walk in shame.
One calm breath, make the weak retreat. You talk too loud, but your heart off beat. I'll walk too real for your lines to compete. Step in my space, you'll taste concrete. You'll taste concrete. Baseline thunder when I step outside. Weight in my voice make the weak divide. Face stay calm but the fear worldwide. Cross my path and you won't survive. Baseline thunder when I step outside. Weight in my voice make the weak divide. Face stay calm but the fear worldwide. Cross my path and you won't survive. Iron in my tone when the vibe get tense. I don't show rage, real power is dense. Eyes cut deep like a razor fence. One slow move making you past tense. Dark cold drag in the cold night air. I don't chase threats, they vanish mid-stare. Calm in my breath but the aura rare. You feel feel my presence like a silent flare. Deep voice echo through a concrete line. I don't need friends, I need my spot. Every fake step that you ever plot, break in half when the baseline drop. Baseline thunder when I step outside. Weight in my voice make the weak divide. Face stay calm but the fear worldwide. Cross my path and you won't survive. Baseline thunder when I step outside. Weight in my voice make the weak divide. Face stay calm but the fear worldwide. Cross my path and you won't survive. Baseline thunder when I step outside. Weight in my voice make the weak divide. Face stay calm but the fear worldwide. Cross my path and you won't survive. Footsteps heavy like a storm untold. Never lose frame when the nights get cold. I don't need shine, I prefer the mode. Pressure in my stance worth more than gold. Street born calm in a violent realm. I don't need noise, I'm already helm. One sharp look make a whole crew overwhelm. Power in my pulse, I don't overwhelm. 808 growl like a beast unleashed. Sound hit deep, spine get creased. Everything quiet when the tension increased. I walk slow motion like a war piece. Baseline thunder when I step outside. Weight in my voice make the weak divide. Face stay calm but the fear worldwide. Cross my path and you won't survive. Hey. I walk too steady for a man to test. Calm in my tone, but I speak direct. You step in my way, I take that as disrespect. One short move and your whole crew check. Heavy in my stance like a shut steel door. Talk real low but it cut to the core. You puff your chest but you not built for war. I see your bluff, I'm a mile or more. Cold smoke rise when I breathe at night. I don't lose frame when the fear ignite. Hands don't twitch when you talk about fight. You strike with noise, I strike with sight. Face don't shift when you raise that tone. Pressure don't faze me, I stand like stone. Say what you want but the truth well known. I walk too real, you walk alone. You walk alone. I walk too steady for a man to test. Calm in my tone, but I speak direct. You step in my way, I take that as disrespect. One short move and your whole crew check. I walk too steady for a man to test. Calm in my tone, but I speak direct. You step in my way, I take that as disrespect. One short move and your whole crew check. Black coat drag on the crack cement. Lines on my face say what I meant. You try too hard with your loud intent, but nothing you start ever leave a dent. Slow heartbeat in a quiet street. You try step up but retreat on repeat. Real ones know when a man's too elite. My silence alone knock you off your feet. Chill in my chest like a frostbite cold. Every long step put me in that mode. You look too light in my heavy load. I stand firm, that's the street I roll. Street I roll, street I roll, street I roll. Calm in my tone, but I speak direct. You step in my way, I take that as disrespect. One short move and your whole crew check. Hey, your whole crew check. Hey, your whole crew check. Rise and feel the omen in my chest. Shadows chant around my steps like they prepare me for a test. Symbols carved inside the fog, they follow everywhere I rest. If the night unveils its truth, I let it into nothing less. Yeah. Co-stars flicker like they're watching from the deep void. Hear the whispers in the cracks, a hidden language they employ. Steps echo in the dark halls like a fate I can't avoid. Every breath feel like a pact the ancient forces have enjoyed. Ash under my boots from the places that I walk through. Head tastes bitter like a note that the dog drew. Eyes glow, fame the moon, take a sharp view. See my shadow split in two when the fog blew. Ravens circle high like they warn me of a closed gate. Time feel war, but I'm stepping in the cold fate. Even in silence I can hear what the ghosts state. Night, don't judge me, decide what my soul rates. Darkness isn't feared when you learn how to breathe it. Hear the rooms align. Feel the stars incline. If the night seek mine, I step past the line. Black moon rise and feel the omen in my chest. Shadows chant around my steps like they prepare me for a test. Symbols carved inside the fog, they follow everywhere I rest. If the night unveils truth, I let it into nothing less.
I hear demons in the smoke, call my name beneath the ground. Claws scratch, echoes in the dark, trying to drag me where to bound. Fire humming in my veins every time they come around. If the night reveal their shape, I never flinch, I stand my ground. Red eyes lurk past the tree line in the cold mist. Shadows twist slow like they speaking in the notice. Hear a growl rumbling deep where the stones sit. Feel the heat rise like the world got its soul split. Dark claws scrape circles in the dirt path. Every mark carved omen of a cursed wrath. Wind howls strange like it tryna do the math. Counting every fear that I locked in my own past. I see horns silhouette in the false breath. Hear a voice hum low like a chant for the undead. But I walk straight even when the ground bled. I've been raised by the night, I don't bow, I don't dread. I had demons in the smoke, call my name beneath the ground. Claws scratch, echoes in the dark, tryna drag me where to bound. Fire humming in my veins every time they come around. If the night reveal their shape, I never flinch, I stand my ground. Flames curl black when the beasts rise. Hear the breath cut air with a steep cry. Shadows crawl fast with a deep drive, but I move slow, keep calm, keep a clean mind. Chains rattle faint in the far trees. Heat pulse heavy when the dark breathe. See the ground cracks like when the fiend sees. Feel the air turn red as the fear freeze. But I don't bend when they form shift. Don't shake when the earth lift. If they step close, I don't drift. I stare back steady with a cold gift. In the fire I hear them speak. In the smoke their shadows speak. If they want my fear this week, I stay strong, I stay bleak. I hear demons in the smoke, call my name beneath the ground. Claws scratch, echoes in the dark, tryna drag me where to bound. Fire humming in my veins every time they come around. If the night reveal their shape, I never flinch, I stand my ground.
Static in my mind, form a crooked sign. Patterns in the dark, redraw my spine. Every single thought, cross a broken line. Nothing in the void, ever feel divine. Call
seep through a hollow frame. Truth feel foreign when the shapes reclaim. Memory loop back under a ghost like flame. Identity warp never stays the same. Digital dust coat the edge of my fear. Voices in the hum chat reappear. Logic fall apart when the code unclear. Silence grows sharp, cut from ear to ear. Blackleaf fries from the static core. Pulse break rhythm on a phantom score. Everything I touch feel cursed to the floor. Still I push on through the mental war.
Static in my mind, form a crooked sign. Patterns in the dark, read from my spine. Every single thought cross a broken line. Nothing in the void ever feel divine. Thin strings pull at the back of my soul. Old echoes thrive where I lost control. Meaning decay in a cursed console. Dark math carve out a hidden role.
While you're some deep in a quiet trance. Past selves glitch in a looping dance. Reason collapse at a single glance. Nothing remain but the circumstance. Hex code drip through a fractured vein. Shadows align when the lights constrain. Truth unravel with the cold disdain.
I stay intact in the mental rain. Static in my mind, form a crooked sign. Patterns in the dark, read from my spine. Every single thought cross a broken line. Nothing in the void ever feel divine. Silence in the streets when I'm walking past the signs. Every shadow on the wall feel like it's steady in my mind. Every step spend the night like the pavement redefined. If the dark gon' take my peace, let it pull me from behind. Yeah. Black hood locked down when the wind slice. Eyes numb, see the world through a thin ice. Pain hits sharp, but I learned how to live twice. Die a little daily, then return with a stiff spine. Empty blocks stare back when I breathe low. Hear a pulse in the dark where the trees grow. People vanish when the truth hit a deep blow. So I walk with my thoughts where the fears go. Night hums slow like a broken transmission. Mind drift far, stuck inside a cold vision. Life throws storms, but I move with precision. Learn to trust steps, never trust intuition. Cold silence in the streets when I'm walking past the signs. Every shadow on the wall feel like it's study in my mind. Every step spend the night like the pavement redefined. If the dark gon' take my peace, let it pull me from behind. Yeah. Feet drag slow when the rain hit the old stone. Heartbeat rough like you're climbing up a strong tone. Life feel cold, every path feel long grown. But I stay firm, every pressure make my bones home. Eyes low, see motion in the blind turns. Soul glow, faint from the weight that my mind earns. Pain grow wild like I feel when the night burns. But I keep calm through the lessons that my time learns. Shadows stretch wide when I look back. Fear tries stuck but it move with the weak tech. World press close but I never let the street crack. Hold my ground steady even when my breath slack. Let the cold sink slow. Let the night unfold. If the doubt get bold, I stay still, stay cold. Cold silence in the streets when I'm walking past the signs. Every shadow on the wall feel like it's study in my mind. Heavy steps spend the night like the pavement redefined. If the dark gon' take my peace, let it pull me from behind.
shaping what I can't translate. Thoughts falling word under subtle weight. Truth unravels slow in a glitch-born state. I walk through shadows I recreate. Cold pulse flick through a narrow seam. Fragments mutate in a half-formed dream. Logic dissolve when the circuits stream. I chase a ghost in a dead team. Thin breaths war when the static rise. Doubt burn quiet in the coded guise. Meaning collapse on the vacant skies. I see the dark through a borrowed lens. Dead math hum in a fragile spine. Patterns distort when the fears align. True folding where the edges combine. I drown in thoughts that were never mine. Faint noise shaping what I can't translate. Thoughts falling word under subtle weight. Truth unravels slow in a glitch-born state. I walk through shadows I recreate. Gray tone shift in the mental fray. Old echoes drag what I push away. Static in bed with a doubts array. I stand in silence the only way. Wise vibrate through a hollow chest. Dreams degrade when the systems test. Nothing remain or what felt blessed. Just quiet pressure I can't suppress. Black light bloom in a fractured face. Steps feel wrong in a looping maze. In a collapse growing hidden ways. I breathe the void, let it pray. Ain't noise shaping what I can't translate. Thoughts falling word under subtle weight. Truth unravels slow in a glitch-born state. I walk through shadows I recreate. Shadow in my hoodie, I've been moving with a dead look. Every step I take another page in my dread book. People wanna talk about the pain that they never took. I've been writing tragedies in corners that the world shook. Night got a temper and I'm standing in the thick of it. Hope like a ghost, every day I see it flickering. Trust ain't a word, it's a bond that they crippling. So I keep a lone mind, hard cold, no delivering. Run from my past, but it stay close. Feel it in my blood when the wind rose. If I ever drown in my own lows, make the whole sky fall when the night frost. Rain falling on my face, I never wipe it off. Cold breath rising from my chest like I've been made of frost. Empty streets, open like a grave that's never close across. If the dark gon' take my life, then let it take it, fuck the cost. Fuck the cost. With my soul bent, head full of noise like a siren in a coven. Every wrong turn that I made left a bold dent. Now I'm just a product of the scars that I won't mend. Lights in the distance but they blur quick. I see the truth but the world sick. If the pain hit first, I don't flinch, bitch. I've been in the dark long enough to make the dark switch. Walls talk back when you live low. Tell you what you hide and what you still owe. Let the fear go.
Nightfall heavy on my shoulders. World grow colder. If I fade into the dark now, don't hold
chest like I've been made of frost. Empty streets, open like a grave that's never close across. If the dog gon' take my life, then let it take it, fuck the cost. Distort, heartbeat slow, but the fuse runs short. Tear down frames just to cut the cord. If the world go black, I become the source.
Rust on my tongue when the thoughts collide. I don't feel safe on the normal side. Every soft voice that I used to hide
Turned into noise that I can't define.
Steps hit hard and it's still made whole. Shadows look real when the outlines fall. Everything breaks when I stand too tall. Pressure in my veins like a protocol. Tension in my chest when the gears misfire. Got my past loose like I burned out of wire. You want peace, that's a dead empire. Enough rage when the stakes get higher.
Glitch in my head make the walls distort. Heartbeat slow, but the fuse runs short. Tear down frames just to cut the cord. If the world go black, I become the source. Source. Static in my breath when the screen turns white. Mind go blank, but the pulse ignite. Rip through doubt with the violent bite. I read myself when I lose my sight.
Circuit collapse when the go too tense. Fear don't reach cause it makes no sense. I don't want calm, I prefer suspense. Every breakdown make me more intense. Claw through noise like a trap machine. Thoughts unwind in a fraction stream. I don't chase truth, it's an old regime. I make new laws when I split my seam.
Glitch in my head make the walls distort. Heartbeat slow, but the fuse runs short. Tear down frames just to cut the cord. If the world go black, I become the source.
Steps echo through a dead end block. I don't raise voice, real power don't talk. Your whole attitude built on mock. I read your fear like a broken clock. Thick air shift when I change my pace. You try act bold with a borrowed face. Your words like weight, they don't leave in trace. One hard stare make your pulse a race. Real ones move with a silent creed. I don't need smoke, I don't need speed. Strength ain't noise, strength is what you bleed. And I stay calm while you concede. Walk with a purpose, never look behind. Calm in my breath, but it warm my mind. You talk about strength, I redefine. Cross my lane once and you lose your spine. And stay ready, but they never shake. I don't chase beef, I let tension bake. Your tough guy act easy to break. Out for the myth with a single take. Dark street hum when my boots touch ground. Whole room shift when I turn around. No need to shout, I don't make sound, but you feel the threat in the space I bound. Old pain forced me in a ruthless way. Taught me how grown men move and stay. You try too hard just to look okay. I show up once you step away. Walk with a purpose, never look behind. Calm in my breath, but it warm my mind. You talk about strength, I redefine. Cross my lane once and you lose your spine.
Silver in my veins when the fear ignite. I don't need a scream, my silence bite. Fade into the static where my thoughts get torn. Brain split open like a sucker reborn. Life feel hollow like a godless form. Cold veins humming in a quiet storm. Wires in my chest where the blood should run. Dark code trigger when the pain begun. Eyes go blank when the pulse up run. Still can't tell if I'm dead or what. Mind glitch out when the baseline shake. See my own face when the mirrors break. World turn ghost when the fear awake. I breathe slow poison like a cursed intake.
I've been crawling, I've been crawling through my mind like a parasite. All black soul can't tell day from the night. Silver in my veins when the fear ignite.
I don't need a scream, my silence bite. Last thoughts crack in a cycle loop. Voices in my head from a cult-like group. Dead calm mind with a venomous swoop. Tension in my bones like a buried troop. False gods speak in a rusted tongue. Cold words sting like a lung undone. I reject light but embrace the wrong. Shadow in my heart always beats strong. No big rage, just a quiet burn. Lessons from the void that I never unlearn. World so small when the tides return. I stand seen, let the whole earth churn.
I've been crawling through my mind like a parasite. All black soul can't tell day from the night. Silver in my veins when the fear ignite.
I don't need a scream, my silence bite. Flicker in my vision when the date up bleed. Mind split open like a cold-born seed. Everything I fear always grow from need. Truth tastes bitter but I still proceed. A flicker in my vision when the date up bleed. Mind split open like a cold-born seed. Everything I fear always grow from need. Truth tastes bitter but I still proceed. Cold drip black from the wounds in my brain. Thoughts chain tight like a ritual chain. Echoes of myself come back insane. Living through loops that I can't contain. Hollow in the chest where the faith once lived. An engine distort when the shadows give. Patterns in the void tell me what's primitive. Every broken part still feels sensitive.
Static in my blood make the pulse misread. Darkness in my eyes like a hidden creed. Logic and madness from across my breed. Searching for an answer I no longer need.
Flicker in my vision when the data bleed. Mind split open like a cold-born seed. Everything I fear always grow from need. Truth tastes bitter but I still proceed. A flicker in my vision when the data bleed. Mind split open like a cold-born seed. Everything I fear always grow from need. Truth tastes bitter but I still proceed. Veins vibrate when the glitch get loud. Thoughts fall slow like a digital cloud. Voices in the dark never felt so proud. Calling me deeper where I'm never allowed. Fragments of my soul float into space. Time fold inward like a broken in the face. Nothing feel real in this mental place. Identity flicker then leave no trace. I don't need light when the void feel warm. Chaos in my head take its perfect form. Silence grows sharp like an oncoming storm. Still I stay calm, this is my norm. Flicker in my liver when the vision bleed. Mind split open like a cold-born seed. Everything I fear always grow from need. Truth tastes bitter but I still proceed. Glitch in my heartbeat, break the design. Shadows in the cold, twisting the mind. Nothing in the void ever stays benign. Truth cut deeper than a crooked line.
Black static drip from a hollow thought. Memories corrupt every time they saw it. Pulse turn sharp when the lines get caught. Life feel coded in a loop I never bought. Cold hum cloud through a fractured chest. Shapes in the dark never let me rest. Meaning collapse when the mind compress. Silence hit harder than the fear address. Binary ghosts crawl under my skin. Logic distort where the doubts begin. I try to wake up from the state I'm in, but the noise keep pulling, dragging me thin.
My heartbeat, break the design. Shadows in the cold, twisting the mind. Nothing in the void ever stays benign. Truth cut deeper than a crooked line. Yeah.
Yeah, wires in my veins, I'm a dead refrain. Old guys hide in the digital domain. I see the marks in the mental stain. Every new thought feel preordained. Static cascade through a broken mind. Each nightmare loop perfect aligned. I try to escape with the darkest sign, but the core of myself stays undefined. Truth slips slow like a dying spark. I breathe in dread from a formless dark. Nothing inside ever leave a mark. Cause my soul drift out, cold bark.
Glitch in my heartbeat, break the design. Shadows in the code, twisting the mind. Nothing in the void ever stays benign. Truth cut deeper than a crooked line.
I've been drowning in the pressure, but I still don't crack. Life hit hard, I'ma hit right back. Every scar on my skin like a roadmap track, where I learn real quick who gon' stay, who lack. People talk big when they stand online, but they shake real fast when they face my mind. All the nights I cry, yeah, I left behind. I move with a purpose and a sharpened spine. I don't flex too much, I don't chase no trend. Friends turn fake when the truth descends. Say you got heart, let the moment test. Most fall quick when it's life or death. I've been running through the city with a weight on my name. Everybody show love till they feel my pain. Try to keep my head high, but the world insane. If I fall one time, I don't fall again. I came up broke with a dream too real. People laugh first when they see a will. Now they come around tryna act ideal, but I see through lies like a blade through steel. Had dark thoughts tryna chain my soul. Had long nights where I lost control, but I rose back up from the deepest hole. Now I guard my heart like a vault of gold. Life taught lessons I ain't asked to learn. Give me cold hands and a voice that burn. Everything I got now, yeah, I had to earn. Ain't nobody save you when the tables turn. I've been running through the city with a weight on my name. Everybody show love till they feel my pain. Try to keep my head high, but the world is insane. If I fall one time, I don't fall. I've been drowning in the pressure, but I still don't crack. Life hit hard, I'ma hit right back. Every scar on my skin like a roadmap track, where I learn real quick who gon' stay, who lack. People talk big when they stand online, but they shake real fast when they face my mind. All the nights I cry, yeah, I left behind. Now I move with a purpose and a sharpened spine. I don't flex too much, I don't chase no trend. Friends turn fake when the truth descends. Say you got heart, let the moment test. Most fall quick when it's life or death. I've been running through the city with a weight on my name. Everybody show love till they feel my pain. Try to keep my head high, but the world insane. If I fall one time, I don't fall again. I came up broke with a dream too real. People laugh first when they see your will. Now they come around trying to act ideal, but I see through lies like a blade through steel. Had dark thoughts, trying to chain my soul. Had long nights where I lost control, but I rose back up from the deepest hole. Now I got my heart like a vault of gold. Life taught lessons I ain't asked to learn. Gave me cold hands and a voice that burn. Everything I got now, yeah, I had to earn. Ain't nobody save you when the tables turn. Running through the city with a weight on my name. Everybody show love till they feel my pain. Try to keep my head high, but the world insane. If I fall one time, I don't fall again.
Go. Faint line shimmer with my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but the ash I obey. Bitches in the dark rearrange my sway. I lose myself in the coded display. Faint line shimmer with my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but the ash I obey. Bitches in the dark rearrange my sway. I lose myself in the coded display. Code trace circle in a hollow vein. Frame is rewrite in the quiet pain. Patterns collapse when the frame's constrained. I see your truth that the void maintains. Static born visions flicker out of phase. Memory distorted in unfamiliar ways. Logic corrode when the insight rays. I drift through shadows of forgotten days. Excode hum in a fractured core. Meaning unravel at a threaded score. Silence reveal what I can't restore. Dark math echo then ask for more. Faint line shimmer when my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but ash I obey. Glitches in the dark rearrange my sway. I lose myself in a coded display. Great pulse a shift in a narrow trance. Fear displaced in a spectral dance. Old ghosts thrive when the doubts advance. Everything tilted a slanted stance. Bleak come carved through a silent mind. Truth detached from the form assigned. Fragments convert and slip behind. I chase a version I never defined. Deadlight bend in a ritual tone. Void speaks soft in a monochrome. Thoughts fall quiet, skin to bone. I hear the dark like it's carved in stone. Faint lines shimmer when my thoughts decay. Nothing feels solid but ash I obey. Bitches in the dark rearrange my sway. I lose myself in a coded display. Way. I lose myself in a coded display. I lose myself in a coded display.
I step with purpose, never break my pace. Cold in my breath, no fear in my face. Hands stay steady when I clear my space. Cross that line, you get replaced. I step with purpose, never break my pace. Cold in my breath, no fear in my face. Hands stay steady when I clear my space. Cross that line, you get replaced. Shadow on my shoulder, but I walk upright. Calm in my tone, but the truth ignite. You speak too loud for a member, no bite. I talk one time and the whole damn night. Heavy thoughts move like a drill through bone. I don't need help, I survive alone. Your whole crew fold when the real gets shown. Strength ain't loud, it's a deeper tone. Look at my chest, but the step's still firm. Every slow turn make the weak confirm. I don't chase threats, I let them squirm. My silence hit harder than your biggest term. I step with purpose, never break my pace. Cold in my breath, no fear in my face. Hands stay steady when I clear my space. Cross that line, you get replaced. Ice in my voice when the night feel grim. Nothing in my stance ever look too slim. Yeah, act real tough till the lights go dim. Then fold a nap when the shadows swim. Deep cuts stem, make your both skip clean. I don't need rage, I work unseen. Talk all you want, your words routine. I break your pride like a vending machine. Old pain taught me how to stay unmoved. Pressure in my walk, keep the tension proved. Everything you claim, I already removed. I don't do threats, only outcomes approved. I step with purpose, never break my pace. Cold in my breath, no fear in my face. Hands stay steady when I clear my space. Cross that line.